Well, Olive, yes, we are coming to you live from West Pokot County. This is the county that is equal to none, according to Professor Lonyangapuo, who is the governor of this county, and he's with us on set, and he's going to tell us what the Frontier Counties Development Council means to these northern counties, and what is the purpose of these governors from 11 counties coming to this county tomorrow. They're discussing opportunities that are rich in this area. We're talking about new economies, new economic frontiers. We also have natural resources that are coming to be exploited. And just in the line, on the sidelines of our conversation, the governor, the World Bank has promised to invest more than $1.2 billion in these 11 counties. So, Governor, thank you so much and welcome on set. Tell us, what is the future of the Frontier Counties Development Council?
First of all, Brygettes, let me take this opportunity to welcome all the viewers that you are right now in West Pokot, the county that is equal to none, the way you have just said. Why? Don't you remember that this is where the late Mzee Jomo Kenyatta and 5 others, the founding fathers of this nation, were detained? They were tried for 1 year here. So there is no other county that had that privilege. So it is us. We actually are the ones who babysitted the independence of Kenya. So I want to say that we are here today because FCDC, which comprises of over 10 counties,
Yes.
Frontier Counties Development Council, are all meeting in West Pokot County. For what reason? To be able to harness our issues together, to be able to look at our strengths and our weaknesses, all the problems that have been associated with us for a mighty long time: marginalization, shortages of food, illiteracy, diseases, drought, and the areas have never been opened up. This is the time to sit and be able to address Kenyan problems through FCDC, in the sense that now and the years to come, a lot of hidden treasure, and West Pokot as a slogan, West Pokot is a county of hidden treasure. A lot of things are getting unvaulted.
Yes.
As we move on, like in our neighboring county, Turkana here, we have petroleum that has
Yes.
just been found. West Pokot is full of minerals and many other things that are happening. We have livestock. If we can be able to deal with the diseases so that we have disease-free zones in the entire of these counties, Kenya will have meat for enough for itself, for herself, and to export. And that is you export in, that's a serious currency.
Yes.
A lot of money that can come. So this is what we are addressing tomorrow, and a number of governors have already arrived today.
Yes.
And you saw the way they have been here. A number of them are coming tomorrow, and they will be joined by a cabinet secretary for devolution, Eugene Wamalwa,
Yes.
and many others. We also have a neighboring country, Uganda, county districts that are coming: Pukwo district, Kwen district, Amuda district, Nakapipirit, and so on and so on.
Okay, so you've mentioned that you're receiving a huge delegation tomorrow. We also understand maybe the Principal Secretary for Treasury is going to be here, and also the Commission on Revenue Allocation, Mrs. Jane, rather. I don't know her second name, but this commission is going to be here. We are talking about the equalization fund. The counties, the marginalized counties, are also going to benefit from this. How are these counties positioning themselves to reap from this equalization fund? Because it is within the constitution mandate, and also the treasury is also supposed to release this money to these counties rather, for their development.
When you remember and recall very well, when the constitution was done to introduce Kenya into devolution, there were the drafters of the constitution took cognizance of the fact that some counties, parts of Kenya, remained behind for a long time. It is time to create a fund called Equalization Fund that is going to be used by marginalized counties, and West Pokot is one of them. And we had another peculiar distinction called closed county. So two problems: naturally marginalized and closed.
Yes.
So we inherited those things from the colonial government to the extent that very little was used to come around. And you know the policy paper that was released in 1965,
Yes.
which talks about development along the White Island farms and along the railway line, which was supposed to have changed with the time, but they never changed. So it is equalization was set aside so that counties such as West Pokot, all the way to Mandera, all the way to Turkana, can be able to use that fund quickly in their own counties to upgrade and update the shortage of power, the shortage of water, the shortage of roads, and so on and so on.
Yes.
That money was set aside in the year 2010 to date. Unfortunately, which is bad, the National Treasury hung on to that money and pretended to think that the money cannot be used very well by the counties that have suffered. 14 counties.
Yes.
So recently we had some news that now they have opened up using National Assembly that other counties that have problems in the village, marginalized villages in any county in the Republic, can become marginalized counties.
Okay.
So the number shot from number 14 to 34.
Okay.
And that money has not been used. To me, I think that is chaotic and in bad shape and bad taste. That money should be released so that we can be able to use.
Okay.
When we develop these counties, Kenyans that have no opportunities in the developed counties can come and invest.
Thank you
But
so
if we
much.
discover some village that have problem in Kiambu or Kisumu, can we create a fund for those villages
Yeah.
different from this fund? And that we will approve.
Professor, I'll have to stop you right there. We can continue this conversation on the sidelines of this interview. But Olive, according to what we understand, is that tomorrow it's a big event for these northern frontier counties, and there are two other counties that are seeking to join this council. That is Samburu and Baringo counties, and these are just newcomers. And West Pokot was just a newcomer to this council, and it hopes that it will open up this region because ideally, it has become the next frontier in this country in terms of development, in terms of opportunities, and these counties want to position themselves to be ready when this happens, Olive.